Hello, my name is Scott Walsh. I'd like to give you a quick presentation of the Teamball web application. The application is written to host all types of sports. It was originally written for baseball, but it also can house pretty much any high school type of sport. It has a team scheduler, which automatically creates calendar reminders. So if we look at the schedule here and look at the team schedule, this is for a season that has already completed, okay? So none of this is in the future. These are all older games. When you click on a game that's in the schedule, if a recap was written about that game, you would see the game there with its accompanying box score underneath. Also, the scheduler portion generates a calendar, and it does so for each of the teams. As we can see, for the Norcross baseball here, we host a varsity team, a JV team, and a freshman team. For the roster, you have rosters that are for varsity, JV, and freshmen, and in the schedule, you have schedules for JV, varsity, JV, and also for freshmen. Likewise, in the calendar, you can see that if we go back to when high school baseball was in play, in February, you can see that the red here is the varsity, and they had a game against Johns Creek on the 20th, and then on the 21st against, I believe that was Marietta. And then you can see that you can see all of your teams. Here on the 13th, we had all three teams play on, I guess it was March 13th. Okay. In addition, each game has a location, and these locations are all listed here, but if you were to see a schedule for something that's in the future, let's go and look at the football schedule. You can see that when we go schedule here, these games are all in the future. So these, when you click on this Booker T. Washington game, you will get a directions to the facility where they're playing, rather than getting a recap, since the game hasn't been played yet. Also, by clicking on the date over here, it will add the calendar item to your calendar, whether it be Outlook or iCalendar or whatever your preference of personal calendars are, or Google. Going back to baseball, in addition to that, we have live coverage, which right now I have no data out there for this. Going over to team rosters, gives you the roster for each player. It scrolls in here, and then when you click on it, it gives you information about the player. Now the players all would fill out a player questionnaire, and prior to the season starting, and that would be entered here. Also, for the roster, you can look at it by position. So these players here are all pitchers. And go to JV, and we can see all the pitchers here as well. Okay. In addition to rosters, you got an area for the coaches. So here are the varsity coaches, and then just slide it over, and we see the JV coaches, and the freshman coach. If you have managers, you can also have the managers here, and also if you have printable rosters that you may want to upload, they can be done here. So here would be, that would be a printable roster that the other coach could have, so he can get his the opposing coach could come out here and grab it, so they can fill out their lineup ahead of time. All right. Also, with your schedule, you can also have printable schedules as well, which you would typically have something that's very nice and printable. You can upload them in the admin interface. There's also an integration with uploading your photos for a photo slideshow. That is done here. And then in addition to that, there's a YouTube interface for watching videos. For example, this is a video that was done, that was a school video that highlighted our baseball team for the POs on the team. Alright, in addition to that, then you have your sponsors, which those sponsors are listed here, and each one kind of has their own little page area. That is also updated in the administration area. The Booster Club has a section here which is different than the regular site. That can be uploaded as well. And then there's a team store functionality. So for example, on our summer team, the Booster Club paid for a group rate on the hotel for everybody, and then each individual parent had to come in here and pay using PayPal to, and I can show you in the admin program where you administer that. Also, they did things like youth camps, where this is where you would come and register and pay, as well as the summer baseball team. Our summer baseball team, we use this for payment of the summer plan. And then also our Dugout Club memberships was handled through here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and log on. Yeah, it has a site registration for members of your Dugout Club that need to register with the website, and I'll show you some of the benefits to registering in a minute. Also a forgotten password area here. So I'm going to sign in. Okay, so I'm logged in, and now as a member I have additional things that I can do, and as an admin I'm a little different than your typical Dugout Club member. I have some other features such as exporting stats to max preps, messaging the team, sending messages to the team, updating game results, seeing the site statistics, like total number of people going to the front page, total number of people going to the photos page, the live coverage page, and then messaging the team. I can say I want to send this text or email. I want it to go to all teams, varsity, JV, or freshman. Here's my subject, and this is the content of the message. Also, I can look at stats. Okay, there are no stats available right now. And we have this little thing for email fundraiser, which is a kind of a unique feature that I implemented for fundraising for the Booster Club, which I can demonstrate for you at another time. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the admin program and create a story. Show you, for example, this normal. Here is the news. So here is a section of the website that was entered, and you can see that on the front page. Here's where you enter the locations. So if I were to edit, let's say Walton again, let's see, where's Walton? Here it is. And edit that. Okay. Essentially what you would do is just put the address in and then hit this get geocode, and it would go out and find it on the map and put the geocode in. So that enables it so you can find it on the map, or for a future game like I was showing you on the football site. Here's where you enter your events, your schedule and your roster. So if we go to one player and hit edit, this is for that player. There's another section where you enter in the player questionnaire information. You can upload images and upload stats here as well. Okay. Other things you can do in the administrative program is edit your existing team. So here's where we can tell it if the team is active. If you look at our summer team right now and go down to edit the existing team, you will see that that team is not active. But during the summer, I will activate this team, and then you can go ahead and put content in and move that team kind of to the front, so the website is more targeted for the summer program. Okay, what else here in the administrative program? You can set up custom menu items. So here are the menu items that we saw that we kind of just went through. For example, cheerleaders. There are no cheerleaders, or at least we don't have any cheerleaders at Norcross for baseball, so that section is turned off. And you can turn on and off any of the sections on the website. In addition to that, you can create custom menu items where you can put in customized. Here we're targeting our other sports websites. So from the baseball website, we can get to lacrosse, football, volleyball. Here is a fundraiser that we do called Taste of Norcross. It's currently inactive, but it would show up, and it would also show a news area in the Prime section. Prime section meaning the main news area. And here's a Dugout Club membership for Booster Club. That's a custom menu item. And let's see. Here's the inactive right now, but the state tournament had at gasha.net had a bracket that was being updated, so this was a pointer to that, and so we ran that in a lightbox. So you can, when you set up a new custom item, you can set up it as a new window, or to run in the Prime area of the website, inside the website, or in a lightbox, which you would do for external websites that have their own navigation and everything, but you don't want to lose them from your site, so you can run them in what's called a lightbox. And we had a summer calendar, a PDF calendar, and that is now inactive as well. So I didn't want to get rid of it because I didn't want to have to create it next summer, so rather than deleting it by doing this, I just inactivated it, and so it doesn't show up on the window. Alright, so that's one of many of the, here's the document uploads and the image uploads, the photo slideshow uploads. One thing I will show you real quick is the ability to add YouTube videos. So you come here to video, you say, here's the plus sign. These are all the videos that are out there. Here's the plus sign to add a video. So you do this, and then you can search in YouTube. So if you, the idea here is that you would have whoever takes the video to upload it to YouTube and provide you with the information about the video so you can search it and find it. Typically there's like a 10-digit number that goes with the video, but I'll just search anything here, such as Atlanta Braves, and it's going to give me the top 10 hits. So if I select this one, it put it here, and I just say done and save. Now that's the #1 video in the website. So I'll go ahead and move this out of here and reload the website. Then we're going to go to media and video, and here is the video that I just put in there. So it's very, very quick to add content to the website. Alright, one other thing I'd like to show you is the mobile device web application. So here is an iPhone, and here is the same exact stories that you see on the website. So I believe this story here is, let me go to the one where we lost to Walton. Here. This is the story where we lost to Walton, and that is this story here on the website. It doesn't have all the exact same functionality, but its primary purpose is to watch the live games using iScore. One advantage with iScore that we found is that it is free to the parents, so they don't have to pay any fees to watch the live pitch-by-pitch games when they're not able to make the games. Okay, so those are the features of that, and one more thing I'd like to show you is the Facebook integration. So this is the volleyball team, and I created a Facebook app, which is exactly the same site as what we're seeing over here, but let me run the football site. I haven't set up the baseball site yet. I'll probably do that. So here is the football site, and if you were to see the regular football site, you would notice that this content is identical. Here's the roster. Okay. Here is the calendar. Here is the schedule. Here is the maps area to get directions. Here's the staff. So the site is identical, it just has a different template. And in this case it's running as a Facebook application. Okay, that's enough for today. I just wanted to give you a run through of the Teamball application, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.